So you should be looking at my screen, the one I'm sharing with you. You should see our Schoology class. We're going to be in the week 21 folder. We just finished the warm up. So you're going to click on Landform Notes. You're going to open up My Document. And you're going to click this link right here. So this link right here that says Landform Slides, this is the Nearpod presentation for today that is programmed for your own pace, which you can go through on your own. So you should have this page up here, which starts with says Earth's surface, and then next you should have your notes like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by filling this in, and then I'm going to tell you what to do for this part, and then I'll let you go. So here's how this works. You go to the Nearpod slide, and you can use the arrows on the left and the right to slide your way through. Okay, so first up, landforms. Okay, the definitions are going to be in green where it tells you what to do. So landforms are natural features on the Earth's surface. Landforms are described by their elevation, and they can be destructive or constructive. So go in here. And then type that in. This is kind of what I'm looking for with the definition here. Natural features on the Earth's surface depend on elevation or slope, can be constructive or destructive. Then helps you fill in the notes down here as well. Landforms can be described by their elevation or slope. Or how they form. All right, so destructive and constructive forces. When you look at the base words of those, it kind of makes the definition a little bit more obvious. Destructive, if you destroy something, you tear it apart, you break it down. That's what erosion is. Or constructive, uplifting. That could be like mountain formation when two plates collide, like we learned last time. So make sure you kind of just look at these words and understand what they mean. All right. Everybody caught up so far? Anyone need more explanation on what we're doing? Okay, so here's the part that I need to explain to you. So you're going to learn about these types of landforms. We're going to go over all of these below. And that's why I asked you if you knew what they were, kind of understand them before. A lot of you guys said that, oh yeah, I've heard of these before. But I feel like we need to do a little bit more in-depth dive on what they are specifically. So what you're going to see is you're going to see sometimes 2 or 3 different landforms on this slide. And then this is what you're going to copy down. Okay, so a canyon is a deep valley with steep sides. It is often carved by a river. All right, so that's what you put in the description. All right. So you do cave as well, the large hole underground, or is inside a mountain or a hill? And then a hill was pretty basic, a raised area or a mound of land. So the definition should be pretty straightforward and easy. All right, but this illustration part is where I want you to pay attention. So if you're doing your own thing right now, make sure you stop what you're doing right now and watch what I'm doing. So watch my screen because I'm going to show you a shortcut that makes this very simple. So it says up here that you are responsible for filling in the illustration and using images you find yourself. So I'm looking for you to insert pictures here. Now, what you can do is you go, when your cursor is blinking in the box, I want you to go down here to the bottom right corner where you see this little star button that says Explore. So in the lower right-hand corner, you should see a star button that says Explore. Okay? All right, so you click on this button, and then you can type in what you're looking for. So I'm looking for a canyon. Go to Images, and then there are a bunch of different images of canyons that pop up. Okay? You can choose whichever one you like. All right, I like this one. It's called Horseshoe Canyon. You click the Insert Image Plus button in the top right corner. And why this is nice is because it puts the image right there and it fits it nicely into the box. Whereas if you copy paste an image from the internet, it will paste it in the actual size, and then it'll just you blow up your box really big, and that will like make the page like really like bulky and hard to understand. So this is a very easy way, and it also creates a link back to it if you ever want to go back to it later. And you continue, you do the save. So so you just click down to cave, you go up here in the top, click in cave. Right today. Find a picture of a cave that you like, and click the plus sign, and it'll throw it right in there. So this is how you put in the pictures that I'm looking for. And you're going to do that for the entire way. All right, so as you move through the slides, I also added some cool virtual reality ones. So you can, for example, right here on this next slide, it's a picture of a famous cave, and just kind of you can look around inside there. It kind of makes this a little bit more exciting to see and pretend that we're outside the classroom. So look around, like explore this a little bit. They're actually pretty cool. All right, and they're all real places on Earth. This is what a cave would look like. All right, and then this one right here, this is the canyon, the first one. This is called Horseshoe Bend. It's in the Grand Canyon. It's a really beautiful site because you can see how the water comes through, and you can see how it clearly carved away the sides of the wall here. What's also really interesting is like if you look around, you got a bunch of dead desert. There's desert as far as the eye can see. It's really kind of like gross looking. All right, but when you look down here, you can see that there's a lot of vegetation and green and stuff, which is really beautiful, especially in the desert. This is uncommon to see this kind of uh, trees and moss and stuff down here. So it's pretty cool. All right, so landforms, you can go through it. I even have a video here about volcanoes. that's from a real volcano. I don't know about you, but that's pretty scary to me. That's pretty scary because that is instant death inside there. Very cool though. So, when you go through this, I put those pictures and stuff in there to kind of make this lesson a little bit more active. So please make sure you watch them. Don't just fly through it, and make sure you look at the stuff that I put in there. It makes it a little bit more enjoyable and easier to see. All right. Um, so last part, exit ticket. All right. So when you're done, I'm gonna go activate it now. When you are done, use your notes to answer the exit ticket. All right. The exit ticket is in Schoology. It'll be labeled appropriately. So it'll say exit a Landforms exit ticket. All right. And you get 5 tries to get your best score. All right. So don't settle just for finishing it. Make sure you do your best and get the best score you possibly can. So I hope that makes this assignment a little bit more easy to understand. Let me know if you have any questions and submit it on Schoology when you are finished.